Okay, good day viewers, you are welcome back to Team Daniel's Maths and Science tutorials. Today we are going to consider questions to end the business for today. So you have questions on the board. If n permutation 2 is equal to 20, find the value of n. Please, here we are going to employ the tricks I taught you. So if you are new here, visit my previous lecture videos on these tricks, okay? So here we are trying to avoid the long way approach. So solution, to question number 1, which says that if n permutation 2 is equal to 20, find the value of n. Viewers, using the trick, this 2 is telling me that I'm trying to multiply 2 number of items, right? The number of times I do the multiplication is indicated by this small number here. So I'll start with here, which is n, which is 1 item, then times the degenerate of n. So that means n, then I'll reduce it by 1. So I have n minus 1. So if I have n, you subtract 1 from n, so I have n minus 1, then you multiply the right. That is n permutation 2. Or you can use your long way approach, n factorial over n minus 2 all factorial, then you simplify. You still get this answer, which is equal to what? 20. You multiply 2, n by n squared minus n times 1 is n, which is equal to 20. So I have n squared minus n, you transpose positive 20, you have negative 20, which is equal to 0. Allow this to cross, right? Okay, now we are looking for 2 numbers, okay, which when multiplied gives us negative 20, but if we add them, it should give us negative 1. So we have what? We have negative 5 and 4 will do that, okay? So I have n squared, then I have what? Negative 5, then n, then plus, that's positive 4n, then minus 20 is equal to 0. So I have this, I have that. So n is common, right? So I have n, then I have what? N minus 5. Hope you know factorization. Then plus, what is common here? What's common here is 4. Then I have what? N minus 5, which is equal to what? 0. Right? Good. So we have common factors here. You pick one, n minus 5. Then I have what? N here. You enclose the coefficient in parentheses, n plus 4 is equal to 20. I hope this is basic algebra, right? Good. So I have n minus 5 is equal to 0, or n plus 4 is equal to 0. So I have n is equal to positive 5, or n is equal to what? Negative 4. Viewers, n can never be negative. Alright, good. So in view of that, then we would say that, n is equal to 5, because we said what? N should be greater than what? 0. When we say n is greater than 0, which means we are looking for what? Positive numbers. So here, negative 4 is a negative number, a negative integer, and we don't want this. What? We want what? The positive number. So therefore, the value of n is what? Is positive 5, as simple as that. Number 2, we have if 3n permutation 2, then minus 1 is equal to 71. Find the value of n, alright? Viewers, again, so we have 2 here. It tells us the number of times you are doing the multiplication. Okay, so what do I have? We have 3n, so I'll start with 3n. So I have 3n, then we have what? 3n, then you subtract 1 from it. So I have what? 3n, then minus 1. So I have 1 and 2 items here. Okay, that's why we have what? 2 over here. So if I have 3 over here, that means I'll write 3n minus 2. So that if I count them, I have 3 number of items. But in this case, we have 2. So let's count. This is 1 and this is 2. As simple as that. And I have minus 1, which is equal to 71. So multiply 2. 3n times 3n, have what? 9n squared minus 3n times 1, I have 3n. Then I have minus 1 here. You transpose this, you have negative 71 is equal to 0. So I have 9n squared minus 3n minus what? 72 is equal to 0. Okay. Right. So let's divide 2 by 3. Since 3 can go into this, and can go into that, and can go into that. So 3 divides 9 3 times. So I have 3n squared. 3 divides 3, 1. So I have n, that's 1n. Then minus 3 divides 72, that's 24, which is equal to 0. We look for two numbers, which when multiplied gives negative 24, which when added gives what? Negative 1. So we have 3n squared, then I have minus 9n, then plus 8n minus 24 should give 0. Alright, so negative 9n plus 8n here should give me negative n. Alright, this is simple algebra. So what is common here is 3 and n. So I have 3 and n. When you divide, you have n minus, here you have 3, right? Then plus, you have 8 here, right? Then you have n minus 3, which is equal to 0. Then close this in parentheses. I have 3n plus 8, right? Then I have what? N minus 3, which is equal to 0. So this is where the work begins. So I have 3n plus 8 is equal to 0, or what do you have? N minus 3 is equal to 0. So for one to space, we said we have 3n plus 8 is equal to 0, or n minus 3 is equal to 0. Let's make n the subject here. So you have what? 3n, which is equal to transpose 8, you have negative 8. Divide 2 by 3, here by 3, 3 cancels 3, so I have n is equal to what? Negative 8 over 3. So here, or we have what? N is equal to what? If you transpose this, you have what? Positive 3. So you say what? N is equal to 3. Okay, that since what? N is greater than 0. Remember, we said you don't have what? Negative values of n. So once you have a negative answer, you don't take it. It should be positive. Positive means it should be greater than 0. So here, n is equal to 3 is a positive integer, right? So therefore, the value of n is 3. As simple as that. Let's work out for the last question. Okay, which states that find the true set or find the solution set of the expression n plus 1 permutation 2 is equal to 30. Oh, I don't know why they keep giving us 2 over here. I have n plus 1, then permutation 2 is equal to 30. Use the trick, okay? So you have 2 over here, okay? That means you are going to do multiplication of certain items twice. So I'll start with the expression here, n then plus 1. Now multiplying, whenever you want to multiply the other term, you subtract 1 from here. Subtract 1 from here, end up getting 0. So you have n over here. Please visit my previous lecture videos, okay? You understand all these things, okay? We are just building up, which is equal to what? 30, right? So let's multiply. N times n gives n squared. Then plus n times 1 gives n, which is equal to 30. So I have n squared plus n, you transpose positive 30, you get negative 30, which is equal to what? 0. So here, the factors, numbers which one multiply gives negative 30, which one added gives positive 1. This is very, very simple, right? So we have 5 and 6, right? So 5 and 6, is that also? We have negative, so we have n squared, we have minus 5n, then plus 6n. Minus 30 should give us 0. You group it this way. What is common? N. So we have n, then into what? N minus 5. Then plus, what is common here is 6. Since 6 can go into this and can go into that, 6 is a common factor. We have what? N minus what? 5. Because 6 goes into 35 times. 6 goes into itself 1, leaving the n alone, which is equal to 0. So you enclose the coefficient in parentheses. You have n plus 6 into one bracket, then n minus 5 in another parenthesis, which is equal to what? 0. So you have what? N plus 6 is equal to 0, or what? Or n minus 5 is equal to 0. So here you have what n is equal to, when you transpose this, you get what? Negative 6. Or what? N is equal to positive what? 5. So how do we conclude on this? So you say what? N, remember, take note, n, said what? N should be greater than what? 0, which means n should what? Should be positive, right? So comparing the values, negative 6 and 5, which one are we taking? We are taking positive 5 because it's a positive integer. So therefore, n is equal to 5. So the true set of the solution set is what? N is such that what? N is equal to what? 5. As simple as that. Viewers, this is the end of the tutorials on permutation. This is one type, okay? Now, I'll meet you again when we are going to talk about permutation into details, where we are going to apply permutations in solving real life problems, okay? And that makes permutations and combinations and binomial distributions or Bernoulli's distribution difficult. But trust me, so far as Tyndanius Maths and Science tutorial is concerned, in fact, we are going to digest such questions, and those are the problems I will be tackling on this channel. I'll see you next time, and I'll